Hello there. Let's start by acknowledging a simple truth: the ideas we entertain shape our lives. They are like seeds planted in the soil of our minds, waiting for the right moment to sprout. But here's the thing: these ideas don't always appear as full-grown truths right away. Often, they need time to grow, to evolve, and to find their place in our reality. And that's where you come in. You see, we've all had ideas, dreams, or desires that felt too big or too far out of reach at one point in time. Maybe it was a career you've always wanted or a life you've always dreamed of, but it just felt distant. It can seem like the world is too vast, too complex, or the circumstances too difficult to overcome. And yet, in that very moment of doubt, the key to making it real lies within you. Entertain the idea. Hold it gently in your thoughts. It doesn't need to be fully understood or even clearly defined right away. The important part is to entertain it. Think about it. Feel it. Imagine it. And allow yourself the space to just let it be, without pressure, without urgency. It doesn't matter if it seems too far-fetched right now. If it's an idea that excites you, that moves you, it's worthy of your attention. Now, you might be wondering, how do I make this work? The answer is in the simplicity of trust. Trust that the idea will unfold in its perfect timing. There's no need to force things, no need to rush. The universe operates on its own schedule, one that's far beyond our understanding. The key is to have faith that in time, everything will come together in the right way, at the right time. You are not here to control every detail. You are here to trust that the seed you've planted will grow when the time is right. We often think we have to do everything right now, take action, make decisions, set things in motion. But what if I told you that sometimes, the best thing to do is simply to wait? Wait with patience, wait with faith, and most importantly, wait with belief. Allow the idea to settle in your mind and to expand. You don't have to figure out all the logistics or worry about how it will happen. Just trust that it will, when the time is right. Your mind is a powerful thing, and when you entertain a thought long enough, it starts to shift your perception of reality. You begin to see things differently. You might find opportunities where before you saw none. You'll feel more aligned with your desire and less resistant to what's ahead. The more you entertain the idea, the more it starts to shape your reality, even if you can't see it clearly yet. But let me remind you, this process is not about forcing things. It's about allowing the idea to marinate in your consciousness, to find its way into your being without stress or struggle. Life unfolds in ways we cannot control, but we can choose to align ourselves with the flow. That alignment happens when you trust, when you entertain the idea with belief, without desperation. It is in this quiet, patient trust that everything falls into place. The idea may not appear in the form you expect it to, or it may not arrive at the moment you want it. But trust me, when it arrives, it will feel right. It will feel like you've always known it, even if it's a new path or a new idea. And when it does, you'll know that this was the perfect moment, perfectly aligned with the rest of your life. As you entertain the idea, begin to shift your thoughts toward what's possible. Let go of the constraints that limit your vision. Let go of the how and the when, and simply allow yourself to believe that the desire, the dream, the idea will find its way to you. The mind can be so powerful when we let it work in our favor. But when we try to force it, when we try to control the timing and the outcome, we create resistance. Letting go of that control is where the real magic happens. You see, it's in those moments of quiet trust that you allow the idea to form and to manifest. And sometimes, those ideas can take surprising turns, unfolding in ways we never imagined. But the beauty of this process is that it's all part of the journey. Even if you can't see the entire picture right now, trust that everything is unfolding in the way that it's meant to. There will be moments of doubt. It's natural. But the key is to keep entertaining the idea, even when doubts creep in. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't happen as quickly as we'd like, but this is when you need to remind yourself that the idea will come to you in its own time. Trust that the universe is always working behind the scenes, aligning everything just as it should be. Sometimes, it's not about taking a massive leap or making a huge decision. Sometimes, it's about standing still and being present with the idea, allowing it to come to you at the right time. And when it does, everything will feel aligned. You'll know that all the waiting, all the trusting, was worth it. There's a reason the idea is coming to you right now. It is not an accident. You may not have the full understanding of why or how, but the idea you entertain is connected to something bigger. It's part of the flow of your life, part of a greater plan that may not be immediately obvious. And the more you trust, the more you will begin to see how it fits perfectly into your life. Trust that there is a higher order at work. You are not alone in this process. The key to manifesting anything you desire lies in how you handle the space between the seed of the idea and its eventual fruition. During this space, you may face challenges, doubts, or moments of uncertainty. These are natural. But instead of resisting them, accept them. They are part of the process. Every challenge you face serves to refine you, to make you stronger and more aligned with the idea you're entertaining. If you can shift your focus from what's not happening to what is happening, you'll start to see progress, even in the small things. Maybe you haven't seen your grand desire manifest yet, but perhaps you've noticed subtle changes in your thinking, your feelings, or your circumstances. These are the first signs that the idea is beginning to take root. Keep nurturing it, even when it seems distant or out of reach. These small shifts are evidence that the idea is working its way into your reality. At times, you may find yourself questioning whether it's really worth it. When will you see the results you desire? When will things finally click? These are natural questions, but don't let them distract you. The moment of clarity will come when you least expect it. The more you focus on the belief that everything is unfolding as it should, the sooner you will begin to experience the results you've been waiting for. As you entertain this idea, remember that you're not just passively waiting for it to happen. You are actively participating in the process by trusting, by believing, and by being open to receiving. Every thought you think and every action you take that aligns with your desire is a part of that process. It is the energetic imprint you are creating in the world. And when the time is right, that energy will manifest. In this moment, right now, ask yourself, what is it that you've been holding on to? What is the idea or the dream that you've been thinking about, but maybe haven't fully believed in yet? It's time to entertain it fully, to nurture it, and to trust that it will come to you at the right time. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Simply allow it to become a part of your life when the time is right. Remember, there's no rush. The universe operates on a timeline that's often different from ours, but it is always perfect. The idea you've entertained will make its way to you, and when it does, you'll look back and see how all the pieces fell into place in the most beautiful, unexpected way. So, don't worry about how or when it will happen. Just keep entertaining the idea. Let it become a part of you. And when the time is right, everything will align, and the idea will come to you in the perfect way. You will be ready for it, and it will be ready for you. Take a moment to just trust. To let go of the need to control. Know that your idea, your desire, is finding its way to you right now. It's all part of the grand plan, and when the time is right, everything will fall into place. Trust the process, and allow yourself to be guided to the place where your dreams are waiting for you. So, entertain that idea. Let it sit with you. Feel it, believe it, and trust that it will come to you at the right time. It may take time, but trust that it's already on its way. When it does arrive, you'll know that it was worth the wait, and it will be everything you imagined and more. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights. It's important to stay connected as you continue to move toward your desires.